day number 3. I'm still here on the Nipissing River. It rained a little bit last night. Definitely cooled down inside the tent. I had to layer up. I have a summer sleeping bag. It's not summer. Yeah, so I'm gonna move the canoe to the end of the portage and start this day a little bit later. I have less of a travel distance to do today. Couple small portages and maybe about 10 kilometers of paddling. So not too bad. The end campsite of day 3 is actually going to be a cabin. It's an old logging cabin used probably close to 100 years ago. It's been restored and it's got bunk beds, wood stove, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's also going to be nice to get to take my time today, really enjoy the scenery. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's not still raining. Woo, slippery. Starting the day off with the meal of champions. 2 packs of oatmeal mixed with some water that has a lot of Mio in it. And I didn't realize, so my oatmeal kind of tastes like fruit punch. It's actually not bad. I might start doing this more often. Anyways, I'm gonna break camp here. Probably within the next hour. Just gonna take my time, enjoy the scenery. A little bit rainy today. I don't know if it's the trees dropping rain on me or if there's a light sprinkle, but we'll find out once we're on the water, which should be shortly. So everyone's got their own way of setting up their canoe for portage. I like to use these little orange sticks from the Canadian Tire Sports section. As you can see, I've got my rods in there, so I have my hands free on a portage, which is important to me. I also use this paddle in this exact position with the blade ahead of the yoke. Your head's going to be facing this way, and the butt is attached to the thwart of the canoe, and this allows me to kind of grab it and use it as stability and to take weight off my shoulders mid-portage. So everyone's got their own way of doing things. This is mine, and it seems to work. All right, so our travel starts now. It's day 3, and we're gonna hit the water at the other end of this portage. I was camping at the start of the portage, and here's the end. I switched up my spinner from a silver Blue Fox number 3 to a number 2 Meps. It's got a nice little rooster tail on the end of it. Also, guys, as you can see, I'm running a 8-pound fluorocarbon leader attached to 8-pound braid using a uni knot. Pretty simple knot. A couple YouTube videos and you'll get the hang of it. But yeah, let's hit the water. I'll show you what kind of rapids we're dealing with. I might do a couple casts. Looks like we got one set of rapids here and on the other side a set of rapids. Both go down into a pool, so maybe we'll pull out a nice big brookie this morning. Looks like we've hit a bit of a roadblock here. Oh, that's getting on my bag. Dirty water all over my bag. Wow, good thing we made it out of that mess. All right, we made it to the first swift. It's 100 meters. I don't think it's runnable, but I'm gonna check if I can line weight it or maybe run it. We'll see. Let's do this. Alright, moving on to the next spot. That was awesome. There was a great big moose. There was a great big moose who liked to drink a lot of juice. Who liked to drink a lot of juice. Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is what I've been waiting for. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Oh, you got a lot of fight. Come on. Over here. Yes. Whew. That's a keeper. But we're gonna throw him back because I have so much. What a beauty. All right, let's let this bad boy go here. I'll give him a net release. There's another one. Oh, it's a beauty. This one's... All right, I gotta get the pliers out. Oh, there's a fish. That's why we do this. He's a good size. Yes! Woo! We're gonna throw him back. Look at that beauty. Wet your hands first. Yes! Here comes a rock. Ah, he's all right size. Certainly keeper. Come on. In the net. Worst net job you've ever seen. Oh, look at that. Back in the water. Alright, I got a portage here. Alright, so I think for this one, I'm gonna run the first part. I checked it out, and then it gets kind of shallow after that. It drops into a pool. I'm gonna try to eddy out, and then wade the rest of it. It's only about 150 meters, so see how it goes. See if I get one on my first cast here. And there is the cabin I'm staying at with all its glory. I like the big bull moose antler right on the side of the cabin, if you can see that. Pretty amazing. I think I'm gonna park the boat, walk down to the end of the rapids, and see if there's any brook trout waiting for me on the other end. All right, I made it. Nipissing River, High View Cabin. Wow, right on the river. Let's go have a look inside. Cool. Will do. Got a nice wood stove. Perfect. Some saws. I love it. This is awesome. Alright. We're gonna line wade and run the rest of these rapids to the end of the portage. I'm just gonna keep my canoe there so I don't have to do it in the morning. There goes nothing. Canoe is at the end of the portage. Let's cook up these trout. Just gonna watch the sunset, but also get dinner ready and cook up these trout, so should be a good time. Now tomorrow should be a pretty tough day. It'll be day 4 of this journey. It should be approaching Allen's Rapids, as well as finishing off Stewart Dam Rapids. Both consist of long portages. I might be able to line wade Allen's Rapids, which might save me some time, plus give me some opportunities to fish some better holes. So we'll see how it goes. I guess the plan for the rest of the night is to cut some wood and prepare for dinner, and then pack it in, because tomorrow's going to be a tough day. So stay tuned. The journey is just getting started. Got these 2 little guys on the pan. Let's get some spaghetti started. All right, we've made it to day 4. Just packing up site at High View Cabin on the Great Nipissing River, and we're headed that way. We're gonna be doing 2 portages today. Both are pretty lengthy. I think one's about 600 to 1,000. The next one's over 2 kilometers. Hopefully we can line wade through it. And yeah, we'll hopefully catch some big trout today and see how the day goes. Just gonna take it easy. Feeling okay. Had to take some Tylenol Advil today, but canoe's already at the end of the portage, so Gonna start the day off with a little hike. Do some stretches first. See you again next year. All right, we are on the road in the middle of nowhere in the Canadian Shield. Here we go. We're back on the Nipissing, baby. Let's go. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. But after every night and the morning comes up, sun rises, I realize, you know, we're kind of the most dangerous creature out here, to be honest. I've been trying really hard to clean up garbage and make the camp seem like it was never camped on. Oh, a bit of a crosswind. Yeah, they can get windy on the Nipissing. So for the next maybe 5+ kilometers, it's just straight paddling on the Nipissing. Very much like what you see right now. It's a little while till I reach my first set of rapids, which is a 350 meter set of rapids called Stewart Dam. I wonder if I can run it, line it, or portage around it. Following that is Allen's Rapids. That's a set of 2-kilometer rapids with a 2.1K portage. So I'm really using this long stretch to conserve energy and get ready for hell. All right, so I've decided the portage is pretty nasty. It's pretty well a swamp that you have to walk through. So I'm just gonna line it, see how it goes. I've already kind of scouted it out, so without further ado, let's get this rig in the water. I screwed up. For all of that, we're gonna keep this guy. No, we'll let him go. He's beautiful though. There he is, right at my feet. I wish I had my net. Oh yeah. This is where you wish you had your net. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, he's pulling drag. No, we'll give him a release. Sorry, bud. That was terrible. Got another one on the spoon this time. It's a good one. Not as big as the last, but decent size. If he could just get in the net. Woo! That's a beauty. back down you go. Well, bigger spoons catch bigger fish. All right, let's just say that wasn't the nicest portage. I should have actually portaged it. I almost put a hole in my canoe. That could have been game over for the trip. Probably would have had to click the rescue button. Not good. But I made light of it and caught like at least 10 brook trout. 2 nice like 17, 16 inchers. Would have been perfect for cooking. I'm going the wrong way here. But yeah, I also lost my paddle. Good thing I have a second backup kayak paddle. So, and the sun's coming out. I am soaking wet and freezing. So, there's a silver lining to this. But onward to the next 2-kilometer portage, which I will portage this time. There's no way I'm lining that. Another. Actually, not a bad one. Not bad. Alright, well, I've decided I'm gonna line the rest of it. Probably about 800 meters, so I can fish along the way and see if we can catch dinner. The better one. Where's my net? And it's off. Another eater. There we go. That's a good one. That's another keeper. Another 15-incher. We finished Allen's Rapids. We're heading to our site. Shouldn't be too much further. A couple kilometers of paddling. So our site on the Nipissing River. There's about a 2-meter cliff to get up. Slipped a couple times. Had a fire going. Yes, we did cook up some delicious trout, as you can see. Just kind of picking away at it. I got tent set up over there. And yeah, just drying all my stuff off. I was able to dry everything that was in my pack when I accidentally flipped my canoe. Got all my gear kind of airing out over there. Sweater's pretty soaked, but we're doing good. We made progress. I think having this delicious trout and getting to this site before sunset is just a blessing. So hopefully I can keep getting blessings like this, and guess I'll have to patch up the canoe when I get back. There's a couple cracks in it. I'll show you tomorrow when it's light out, but probably not going to do too much filming. If anything, the sun will rise next and it'll be a new day. Our next site is going to be on High Falls, so I'm still going to be on the Nipissing. It's apparently a beautiful site, and there's a huge waterfall nearby, so should get some cool nature footage. It also looks like there's a blue jay over there, and it just flew away, so pretty cool. All right, see you tomorrow. All right, everybody, it's day 5. We're still on the Nipissing River. We're gonna be heading this way, downriver, to High Falls, which is gonna be our next campsite. Apparently there's a big waterfall there, so that'll be pretty cool. And we're gonna do some fishing along the way. The sun's not up yet. I'm pretty sure it's about 5:50-ish, maybe 6. And I've already had a couple granola bars and some oatmeal for breakfast. So we're gonna get this bad boy on the river and see what the day brings. Should be a good one. Steep landing. All right, we just left site 4. It's day 5 now. Probably about 6 a.m. It's cold, but a little bit of movement should warm me up. We're still on the Nipissing River. Looks like it's gonna be another overcast day, but I don't know. Maybe the sun will pop out. You never know what to expect in Algonquin. So I'm just gonna keep it quiet, see if we can see some wildlife, do some fishing as we go. And next we'll be approaching Graham Rapids. It's got a 390 meter portage around it, so pretty light, but we'll see how it goes. All right, there's about 100 meters of a log jam right here. Looks like somebody built a little pull-out spot, so I'm gonna use it to my advantage. Here goes nothing. All right, we made it to our first portage at Graham Dam Rapids. Let's go check it out. All right, no bites here. Moving on. This was unexpected. Here goes nothing. There we go. Fish on, baby. All right, so we caught some small trout at Graham Dam Rapids. Looks like, actually it was a different set of rapids, but we're heading on our way to High Falls where my site is. So very short travel day, but it's kind of nice because I'll be able to settle in and take my time on the portage. So yeah, and look, the sun's out. There's a silver lining and everything. So let's keep her going. 1,300 meter portage, High Falls. There's 3 sites on this portage. My site is going to be the second one. It's probably about 1 kilometer in. Apparently it's the nicest. Hopefully there's no one on it, because it would suck walking all the way there to find out that it's taken. But I think I'm going to leave my canoe here for now and take my pack, because it's still the morning and I'm pretty well almost at my site. So why rush it? I also have about a 90-degree hill here. The GoPro does not do it justice how steep it is, so gotta battle that. A lot of battles that we gotta beat right now. Let's do it. All right, we made it to our site on High Falls. It is beautiful. Take a look at that. Absolutely stunning. A nice fire pit there. This is my view from the tent. I gotta go back for the canoe, that's all right. The portage was tough. So, gonna eat some lunch and then do that. There it is. There's dinner. Just a little guy, but it'll do. Threw him back. All right, the sun is going down at our site on the Nipissing River at High Falls. It's still day 5 out of 10. So the trip's halfway through. And I'm feeling good, actually. I thought I would be exhausted at this point, but still going strong. I've collected some firewood over here. And we're gonna boil some water for pasta. I got my tent set up. Gonna fill some water and just take it easy for the rest of the night, because tomorrow is a big day of portaging. We're gonna be leaving the Nipissing River and going to Whiskey Jack Lake. After that, we're gonna be shooting straight down Burnt Route to Longer Lake, and then we'll take the Tim River home. So, still got about half the trip left in me. Probably not gonna do too much more filming tonight, just gonna take it easy. And I'll see you in the morning.